So last weekend, my friend left her cell phone at her work. I know. Can you imagine your life without a cell phone nowadays? No. Yes, she survived if you're curious. I mean, I have to praise her. She kept reminding herself that she can manage without a phone. She can do this. It's just a matter of a couple of days. Of course, it was a challenge for her, especially when it came to staying in touch with her family and friends. Can you guess how much time we spend on our cell phones every day? Americans spend an average screen time between 5 to 6 hours on their cell phones daily. That sounds like a lot, right? We could say we should be using that time to do something constructive. I would say not the entire time is a waste because cell phones let us do so many things on the go. For instance, you can shop, sell, do your banking, all sorts of online transactions, including trading on your cell phones. We use our phones to read a book or listen to an audiobook or a podcast while we are driving or traveling or even when we are waiting somewhere or search for some information, Google Maps. Probably you're listening to me on your cell phone right now. But sometimes you grab your phone just because you're tempted to see what's going on in other people's lives, and then you lose track of time. Like everything else, cell phones have side effects as well. The biggest culprit is considered to be social media. A good 84% make use of social media every month. It is addictive. People just cannot seem to quit. So, in order not to waste your precious time on your phone, I will give you some useful information. There are few things you can do to get out of the addiction zone. We try and make an effort. Sometimes we are successful and sometimes not. But at least we are trying, which is important. What I have done is I have turned off all the notifications. I find them very distracting. If I keep hearing my phone buzzing all the time, turn it off totally or at least minimize them. I also try to keep my phone away from me. When there is no phone in my vicinity, it's much easier to focus on things that I am doing. Like when I'm in my zone of writing, I don't like to be disturbed at all. I don't pick up my phone. My non-drama friends know that if there is some emergency, they have to text me right after calling me. That's a signal that there is something urgent or important that they want to talk about. So then I call back. And also when I'm having a meal with my family, none of us have our phones on us. We make it a phone-free time. But here's the funny thing. As soon as we are done with our meal, we are rushing towards our phones. The curiosity is so high. Like, did I miss anything? Did anyone try to reach me? We can't stop ourselves, can we? Okay, talking about social media. When you post something on social media, you are tempted to check your phone every other minute for, your new likes and comments, right? That is very hard to resist. When I post, I pick up such a task that will keep my mind off my phone. Just, keep myself busy. Another method that I use is schedule my phone usage. Like when I start using this technique, I told myself, okay, next time I'm going to check my phone not before 1 hour. That's how I started. And then slowly increasing the time gap from 2 hours and then 3 hours. That's how I cut down my phone usage. If you make a big jump, then you will suffer from withdrawal symptoms. And with no time, you will be back to square one. So people tell me, what techniques do you use not to use your phone every other minute? I would love to hear.